Australians love their dogs, so we've been searching the country to sniff out the most talented, heroic, athletic, hardest working and oldest dogs. Hear their extraordinary tales of resilience, dedication and tail-wagging love. Be amazed by the incredible talents and sporting prowess that these clever canines possess as we celebrate the Dog Down Under.
We all want our canine companions to live long and happy lives. So thanks to Big Dog Pet Foods, we've scoured the country to find some of Australia's oldest dogs, from the tiny to the towering. Best of all, we've discovered some of their secrets to their longevity as well.
When it comes to dogs in the ageing process, the size and breed of dogs can influence their lifespan. So for this episode, we've broken our finalists up into 4 size categories, with the overall oldest dog announced at the end. We also have some expert advice on longevity and the role dogs play in our lives from Melbourne veterinarian Dr. Nicole Rouse. To start things off, let's meet our giant breed runner-up, 9-year-old Hugo the Newfoundland from Melbourne, Victoria. Whilst 9 might not seem that old compared to other dogs, for dogs of Hugo's size and breed, he's definitely classified as a senior citizen. At 70 kilograms, this big, beautiful boy eats around 14 kilograms of food a week. Fun facts, Hugo the Newfie is an Instagram star and has web feet.
Dogs are generally considered giant breeds when they reach over 45 kilograms. In Australia, common examples would include the Great Dane, Irish Wolfhound, some of the Mastiff breeds, and of course our Newfoundland.
Hugo's dog mum Tess says her secret to keeping Hugo happy and healthy is daily exercise, a good quality, mostly raw food diet, watching his weight, plus lots of love and games to keep him stimulated.
Unfortunately, our giant and large breed dogs do tend to lead shorter lives for a few reasons, but recent research has shown they're actually at a higher risk of cancer. The theory is there may be an evolutionary lag in their cancer defence mechanisms, because when you devote so much energy into growth and reproduction, little is left over for cell repair and to defend against illness and cancer.
It seems Hugo is blissfully unaware of the theories of ageing and how this might impact on his lifespan, and is far more concerned about avoiding flies and balloons, which are his 2 biggest fears in life, we're told. Fortunately, there were no flies or balloons around for our filming, and Hugo took everything in his stride. And a very big stride it is too. The oldest dog in the giant breed category is 17-and-a-half-year-old rescue dog Echo, who lives at the Sanctuary for Senior Dogs in the Moreton Bay region of Queensland. Opening their home for senior rescue dogs who would otherwise spend their final days in an animal shelter or pound, Karen and her husband Jamie have 13 senior dogs in their care, including the gentle giant Echo, plus 4 rescue goats and 1 sheep called Barney.
This is Benny, this is Katie, that is Andy, that is BJ, that is Max, that's Lily, that's Rosie. There's Charlie, and there's Echo, then there's Buffy, then there's Rosie too, and there is, I think that's everybody. And Miss Lulu, they're all inside, yeah. Charlie is rolling in goat poop, and our vet believes that is why they live so long, because they eat a lot of goat poop.
Whilst goat poop may be a good natural garden fertiliser and it can contain beneficial vitamins, minerals and bacteria, it can also potentially harbour some nasty parasites and some bad bacteria. So I probably wouldn't go as far as recommending it as a food topper for all the dogs out there. And also just a reminder, it's good to keep that parasite prevention up to date, especially if you've got an avid poop eater.
Lara, they've all run off, I'm sorry.
They've gone to the goats.
They've all gone to the goats and the dam and the paddocks. And the poop, the goat poop. They're rolling in the goat poop.
Caring for the senior dogs is a full-time role for Karen, taking care of their medical and dietary needs, not to mention cleaning up the accidents that can come with ageing bladders.
It began 18.5 years ago when a shelter called me and said they had an old dog called Sally. She was around 16 and she was a big staffy. And I went to the shelter, she had her head in the corner. She was really depressed and I took her home. We didn't know how long we'd have with her, but I knew that whatever time we had, it was going to be good. And we had 2 years with her. And that's when we saw the need to focus on old dogs, because they weren't being adopted out back then. They weren't being fostered. Many were euthanised, so.
Having to euthanize a pet due to advanced age challenges or medical bills is a really tough part of our job. So hearing stories like Karen and Jamie's is so wonderful to hear, and I really wish more people would consider taking a senior pet in.
One of those senior dogs who needed a home is Echo. Over 17 and weighing in at 50 kilograms, Echo might have some ailments, but still loves life.
He came to us at the grand age of 15. He was surrendered to the rescue because his parents got divorced and nobody wanted him. He came to us and we realised he had dementia and a few medical issues, and now he's my happy big boy.
It's not only Karen who loves the big softie. For Echo and 18-year-old Chihuahua Lulu, it was love at first sight from the moment Echo arrived. Now completely blind, Lulu is always by his side, and the cute couple are virtually inseparable. Fortunately for Echo and the other senior dogs, they'll now live out their days at the sanctuary.
Welcome back as we continue to count down Australia's oldest dogs and meet their families who are helping to keep them happy and healthy. Next up, we have some of our large breed dogs that are defying the numbers when it comes to age.
A close second in the large breed category is 16-year-old Pepper, a much-loved Labrador from the Sunshine Coast in Queensland. With dog mum Deb being a former UK Olympic swimmer, it's no wonder Pepper loves the beach, which always puts a spring in her step.
Well, Pepper's a 16-year-old lab. She had her birthday last month, and she's a very active, happy girl for her age. Well, we've had a lot of puppies through the house as I foster for smart pups, and I think that probably keeps her young. But she's also very active. She loves to swim. We still do a daily walk around the park.
Exercise is so important for our pets, just as it is for us. They really benefit from daily exercise. And as the old saying goes, if you don't use it, you lose it.
It's a long time ago now. I was in the 1976 Olympics in Montreal and the 80 Olympics in Moscow. I was a swimmer. Turned to breaststroke, no doggy paddle. Not so much now, but when she was younger, she used to want to go and rescue anybody that's out there. I think she thought it was one of our sons. So it was quite a worry. She would just start swimming, and I have to go after her.
Lucky you can swim.
I know, good. She still does laps at the pool, although they're a lot smaller now than they used to be.
Pepper has overcome a soft tissue sarcoma cancer and was diagnosed with renal failure and laryngeal paralysis 3 years ago, but that didn't stop her from living life to the full. With sand in her toes, salt water in her coat and a smile on her face, Pepper's time at the beach with her family has created some beautiful lifelong memories. Since filming, Pepper sadly crossed the Rainbow Bridge, but did enjoy a final beach visit the day before she got her wings. Thank you, Deb and Brian, for sharing her story.
To help keep them happy and healthy, each of our size category winners will receive 6 months' worth of Big Dog Pet Foods and Antinol Plus, along with the Pet Stock gift card and a copy of my book, Eat, Play, Love Your Dog.
And thanks to our series sponsors, the overall winner will receive a prize pack that includes a $500 Pet Stock gift card, a year's supply of Antinol Plus, Big Dog Pet Foods, Credelio Plus Parasite Protection, VitaPet Treats, a Buddy & Bell orthopaedic lounge bed, and a copy of my book, Eat, Play, Love Your Dog. Our large breed winner is 17-year-old Labrador Jindy from the Mornington Peninsula in Victoria. Born in her dog mum Megan's lounge room, Jindy now shares her home with Megan's husband Trevor, their daughters Jasmine and Millie, and a menagerie of other animals, including great-granddaughters Polly and a puppy Abby, born soon after our filming.
We bred Jindy, so she's been with us for the 16 and a half years. Had her mother before that, so Maddie was with us for 16 years herself. This one here, this is Polly. Polly's about 3.5. And she is Jindy's great-granddaughter, very much keeping it in the family. I think the secret to Jindy's long life is just having so much fun. She's had fun for years. She loves everything about life. She's very intent on her chicken right now. She's had lots of training activities, lots of fun and a lot of love. The biggest thing for her, being a big dog at her age, is maintaining her joint health. So we do that through nutrition. She's particular dry and raw foods that match her health. The rest of her is actually extremely healthy. You know, she's really doing very, very well. and just plenty of exercise.
You are what you eat. The saying is so true for our pets, just as it is for us. As an integrative vet, I passionately believe we really need to reduce the amount of ultra-processed food in our pets' diets and focus on the beautiful, nutritious benefits of a balanced, fresh food diet. I'm so sure this is one of the keys to Gindy's long life.
Yes, she's older than the kids. We've had her longer than the property. In fact, longer than we've been married. So Gindy's been with us for a very long time. Very long time. She still gets out there and has a run and a play with the younger one every day. Every day. She doesn't miss out on any of her paddock walks, whether it be raining or sunny. She's out checking the alpacas and the ponies and very, very involved in it all.
Gindy's quite the dog sports star too, as attracting an agility champion, even participating in a veteran's agility run only 18 months ago and taking home a sash. Fortunately, there's no competition between the farm animals and everyone gets along. However, the alpacas can get a bit bossy and herd the dogs out of their space. Whilst little Tiny, one of the ponies, thinks he's one of the dogs and tries to follow them into the house for a snack. With a zest for life and selective deafness, especially when she's at the beach, Gindy is the quiet matriarch who doesn't make a fuss. She's happiest quietly sitting beside Megan getting a pat, though sneaking the pony treats of apple and carrot is a close second.
Welcome back. Our golden oldies are showing us that age is certainly just a number when it comes to living life large. Next up, we meet our medium-sized contenders to find out what their tips are to living a long life.
Our runner-up in the medium-sized dog category is Jennifer, or Ginny, a 17-year-old Whippet cross-Kelpie cattle dog who was found walking along the Pacific motorway in Brisbane before being adopted by dog mum Susan.
Ginny is a 17-year-old Whippet cross Kelpie cattle dog. I adopted her from the Animal Welfare League Queensland about 14 years ago. And she's just been my little buddy for the whole time now. I think the secret to a dog's happy long life is plenty of good regular exercise. Doesn't need to be too fast or too long. Good companionship and of course a good diet. Ginny is the best thing in my life. She's been through so many life changes with me, but she's absolutely my best friend, which sounds really dorky to have a dog as your best friend, but like she'll walk with me, she'll cry with me, she'll scream with me, and most of all, she's the best company a girl could have.
The unconditional love our pets, particularly dogs, provide us go well beyond company. Research shows they help with emotional support, reduce loneliness, and can even reduce risk factors in heart disease. And for our kids, they can help assist social and emotional skills. It's no wonder our pets are considered such an important part of our family these days.
Keeping active with 3 walks a day, Susan describes Ginny as a graceful old soul who is quite independent and very cool, calm and collected. No doubt her zen attitude and not stressing the small stuff contributes to her longevity. It also has a positive influence on the foster dogs that share her home, with Susan and partner having fostered around 20 dogs, including anxious dogs, who take solace in Ginny's quiet company. There were a few golden oldies we met on our travels that missed out on a placing, so a quick shout out to 18 and 17-year-olds Millie and Snowy from Lennox Head in New South Wales, who came to say hi when they heard we were in town. Then there's Maddie, a 17-and-a-half-year-old Jack Russell Terrier from Canberra. You may have seen Maddie the Jackie on Instagram. Despite living with dementia, Maddie still loves getting out and about town, although cuddles and snuggles in a warm blanket is one of her favourite activities too. And living in Canberra, who can blame her? It gets cold there. The winner of our medium breed category is 18-year-old Spoodle Rosie from Melbourne, Victoria, who has been a constant companion to dog mum Yvonne and her 2 daughters, Alicia and Jacinta. Rosie's legs might be a little unsteady, but the devotion to her family is still rock solid.
We have had Rosie for 18 years. We initially got her from a breeder back in May of 2006. So we've had her from a puppy 10 weeks of age right through till now. So we've had her for quite a significant time. She's helped us through some losses that our family has endured, and I think she's given all of us the strength to get through some tricky times that our family has experienced, yes.
Life has been challenging for Yvonne and her daughters, but Rosie's unconditional love shone a light on the darkest of days. So when serious injury struck Rosie at 14, they stopped at nothing to nurse her back to good health.
She had a slip disc where she lost the use of her rear legs and she needed to go in for spinal surgery. She was in the vet for 1 week, and after that we got her out. She had to be in an enclosed area for 6 weeks, which she wasn't very happy about. She then went through a physiotherapy program for dogs and hydrotherapy, and we got a pram so that in her rehabilitation she could still get her smells and you know, quality of life for her, yes.
Hey, you having fun being stars today? How's this? Is this really good? You enjoying this?
The secret to her long life is a few different things. First and foremost, they know that they're loved immensely by their family. She has an excellent diet. She gets walks a day, she gets her stimulation. I think just her needs are met on all levels.
It truly is amazing the way our pets can sense and respond to our emotions, often in a really similar way to humans would. The way they comfort us when we're sad or join in our joy when we're happy. We are so lucky to have our pets. I find they often even respond to our emotions before we even realise we're having them.
I just love her personality, how she has brought me through some of the darkest times of my life, and she's been a healer for me. Just that unconditional love. She senses me when I need her the most, and she'll give a lick or she'll give a woof, or just a way of saying, I know where you're at, and just the way they respond to it has been beautiful.
Anyone who has owned a pet knows how blessed we are to have had them come into our lives. They teach us so much about life and love. From living in the moment, unwavering loyalty, not holding grudges, being yourself, and enjoying the simple things in life. Sadly, since our filming, Rosie passed away with Yvonne, Alicia and Jacinta by her side. May you rest in peace, sweet girl Rosie.
We're almost at the end of recognising and celebrating our senior citizens of the canine world. Last of all, we have our small miniature and toy breed category, and boy, are these guys cute.
Being the runner-up in the small breed category is no small feat, so please give a warm welcome to Bindi, a Tenterfield Terrier rescue dog who has reached an incredible 19 years of age and who, quite clearly, isn't one bit interested in her 15 minutes of fame.
Bindi's 19 years old. We got her when she was 3. She's been very much a part of our family and our lives for a very long time. She goes everywhere with us. Yeah, she's just a part of the family. Yes, 19. She loves to run around and play with the other dogs, and she's always playing with the children. And she does like to rest a little more these days, though.
We all know the benefits of children growing up with pets, but when the reverse happens and the dogs come first, it can be really challenging for them to integrate their new life with kids. That's why we have to be really careful with our introductions with children and pets and manage those interactions really carefully.
Bindi's had a very big adjustment with the extra people in the family when she's been an only child for most of her life. It's been quite an interesting experience for her. Yeah, they've all made friends and they get along.
There are many families like Greg and Shelley's who are raising their kids alongside their pets and trying to keep everyone safe and happy. The key to this is keeping a consistent routine, sharing the attention equally, and always providing the pets with their own space to retire to when they need some time out. For Bindi, while she still enjoys running around with the other dogs and playing ball with the kids, she tends to enjoy spending her time sunning herself like a lizard and claiming the most comfortable cushion in the house to perch on and watch from a distance.
I can't wait for you to meet our pint-sized winner, Phil. Not only is he our small breed category winner, he is our overall Big Dog Pet Foods Dog Down Under.
As Australia's oldest dog for 2024 at the age of 20, it seems our one-eyed, bandana-wearing winner Phil is taking it all in his stride. Despite having his left eye surgically removed after developing a rare form of dry eye, every day is one big adventure for this little guy.
Phil came to us 6 years ago. We got him from the RSPCA in WA, so a very good friend of mine works over there in the inspectorate, and Phil came from a domestic violence situation, unfortunately. So he spent about 6 months at RSPCA waiting for his forever home. And when we found out that he was available for adoption, we were super excited because we were absolutely on the lookout for a little senior dog to join our family. It's sad people have to give up their animals for lots of different reasons, and it's just unfortunate that his previous owner was in just such an awful situation and couldn't keep him.
Yeah. He's very fortunate now. He lucked out with us, didn't you, Phil? Yeah, yep. And you know it.
Made the trip from the west coast to the east coast of Australia and started living his life. I guess one of the benefits of adopting a senior dog is that they so very seamlessly fit into the family. You know, we're both veterinarians, we see dogs of all shapes, sizes, breeds, ages, but we have a real affinity for seniors because they have such an established character. They're usually house trained, and you can teach an old dog new tricks. So when we got Phil, we were just so pleasantly surprised. He's so seamlessly fit in, he understands the house rules, and he gets on so well with the kids. So he's actually been brilliant.
With his scruffy coat, friendly disposition and a steely determination to read and reply to his email every day, Phil loves suburban Brisbane life with his family, including Mina, Anthony, their 3 children, 2 cats and another senior dog, Elizabeth.
Well, I see. Yeah. The secret to long life? It's 2 things, nature and nurture. So genetics, number 1, and then the environment. It was wonderful food, love, all the attention and good things that everyone wants. I think that's the most important things.
Still in excellent health and ageing gracefully, Phil is a wonderful example of how love, good food, daily exercise and a carefree attitude is key to a long and happy life.
How adorable was little one-eyed Phil, and of course his senior companion, Elizabeth. Thanks for watching. This is the final episode of the series, so if you've missed any of the past episodes, head to 10 Play. Be sure to follow us on social media and keep an eye out on our website to enter your pooch the next time we celebrate the Dog Down Under. Thanks for watching.